G'day folks. Well, it's one of them Fridays where I get to muck around outside and do whatever the hell I want. No work today. Already done a bit of work in the carport, tidied up some stuff, put a couple of fluorescent lights and things in, but that was just fiddly work, so it's time to continue the major cleanup outside and eventually clean up in here. But to be honest, I'm not too concerned about what's going on in here. Outside's been neglected for a good year or so, so yeah. But you will see the rest of this Jag engine probably this weekend, followed by a few other interesting things. But for now, we're just cleaning up out here. Not too bad at the moment. Some air conditioning stuff that needs to be sorted out. Various bits of the dataway system. They need to be stripped down for nuts, bolts, spacers, cylinders, that sort of thing. Just crap. But yeah, looking a bit clearer here. In the process of cutting the old shredder hopper off the base. The old rotor might still come out if it's not bent. I think it is bent. But yeah, I'm just cutting and separating this. I got a new flange set for the grinder because I destroyed the old one. But that'll come off and I'll put a base for a new one on it. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. And should get stuck into this heat pump soon as well. It's getting nice and warm out here actually. I had this running last weekend for about an hour and it worked very well. So that's a good runner. But yeah, what did I get? New spanner for the 9-inch, because just while I was cutting that hopper off the shredder, the wheel bound up for a second and it was enough to over tighten it to the point where I couldn't get it off. I ended up snapping one of the lugs off the wrench and then had to weld the wrench to the drive disc and just knock it off with a hammer. I don't know where I put it, it's around somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's what it ended up as. Single piece clamp plate. I mean, I could probably cut this off and salvage the plate, but I want something that's a bit easier to release because it just destroyed this pin wrench. And yeah. So what did I get? I got a new nut, which is also 14mm. I hope. Yeah, it's the right size. Separate flange rather than a single piece unit, and 4 discs and that sort of stuff. So it was about $60. It's a quite expensive little operation, but either way we'll see how well this lasts. But yeah, all I'm concerned about is the thread pitch on the lock nut, and that's going to be the first thing that I test. Make sure that spins on. If that spins on, then we're all good. But yeah, these single piece ones, there's too much surface area on here, and when you try and release them, you end up tearing the pins out of your pin wrench, and now it's nasty. Thankfully the grinder's still fine. I didn't damage anything when I was hammering the side of this to just spin it off, but I was afraid I'd actually smash the pinion gear on the motor. Luckily it hasn't happened, but we'll see how well it goes. It's just one of those things. Well, I guess that's the end of that one. It symbolises the end of that shredder. It's all been completely removed. Should take the rotor out and put it on eBay and see if how many fans want to bid on it. Not that there's really much point. It's all scrap metal. But it was a great learning experience, a great fabrication project, and loads of fun. But it's dead now. Just got to get it out of there and onto the trailer. It's very heavy. It's not light gauge metal. I'll probably end up cutting some parts out for the next one. Back panel. It's heavy. I think I'll back the trailer up to it and just push it on. I need to move little car to get the thing through. I want to give this a wash. Hasn't been long since I run this, so it should be very easy. Gotta love the EFI engines. God, it's hot in here. Going from very cold to very hot. Gotta love summertime. Still gotta do the brakes and the fuel filter and all that sort of stuff. Do a second oil change and filter change just to get rid of the rest of the crap in there. Now it's all good. Easy. Yeah, move some stuff around, so I figured I'd get this car out of the way. It got stumped. All the little termitey things in there. Little bastards. Oh well, that's the end of that one. I'll clear this back corner. That's not good. I don't know what's wrong with it, but leaking somewhere. Too many trips into the scrapyard, I think. Guess I better take it off and find out. It looks much better out here now. Nice and clean. Well, somewhat. A bit more cleaning to do, but yeah. I had a friend look at this plasma TV again, just like I did a while ago, and well, it's screwed. Not only is there a short on the power supply board, but there's also a short in here. So yeah, for a standard definition JVC, which is essentially based on a Panasonic Samsung PDP, really not worth fixing. So I will prepare this one for its final exit, the final solution, whatever you want to call it. It's going to die a horrible death. I'm just stripping out all the boards for spare parts. I'll be sure to mark this one as being defective, same with the power supply. Digital board should be okay, that one should be okay. X sustain, Y sustain's fried, that's okay. Power supply's fried. Audio board's okay, but yeah, it's kind of a mess. Anyway, it's good to get this thing out of my living room anyway. It's been taking up way too much room.